Friends, today we'll see how to log the data. Maybe, like for instance, you can assume that suppose you have a client who wants to import the order data into the AWS database and via API gateway. So, for instance, like you have a API, user is using Postman, or let's say, like let's assume that maybe Python or something will create API gateway endpoints when user will trigger that API, and when user will post the order data into the API, that API will call the Lambda function. That Lambda function will get the order data. That order data will be maybe you will be able to get that data, and for further processing you can insert those data into the database or in the S3 bucket or whatever the endpoints you want. That Lambda function will log the logs into the CloudWatch as well. And again, after processing that data, that request, it will give the acknowledgement and response to the end user that, hey, I have got your data, and your request has been successfully completed. So let's see how to do this architecture. So first of all, we'll create the new API. Okay. Here there are a couple of options, so we'll use this option. And before going to that, let me create the Lambda function first. I'm using Python 3.9. You can use whatever language you wish. And here, just use the admin role. I'm using the admin role, and you can create your own role for that, because these Lambda function requires some of the permission as well. I would recommend to don't use the admin role unless or until it is required. You can just create the role, the required permission only. Let's create. I'm updating the configuration because the timeout is only 3 seconds and this is not good for us. So I'm setting this to 10 minutes. And by default, the maximum time that we can set is 50 minutes, if you don't know about that. Okay. Okay, in this code, I'm just replacing with the new code. This is just empty code. So in here, we are just inputting the JSON. I'm just printing that I have received this order. I'm printing the event. So in this event parameter, we will have the body, whatever we want to send to the REST API, and then I will just return this whole body. And so in future, maybe I'll use the Postman. So in Postman, we can see that. Let's deploy this. Okay, that is deployed. Okay, one part is done. Now let's create the API. So I'm just copying this function. Here you need to use the REST function. We'll create the new API, putting the API name, okay, and selecting the region because this is region based. And there are a couple of other options as well. Private edge optimize is not in the use for now, and we don't want to use this API. Okay, so this has been just created. Let's add the other method. We want to add the post method, so we'll use the post method here. Okay, and in here I will define the function name, and make sure to check this integration checkbox, otherwise it will not work. Okay, because we are integrating this with the Lambda function. just save it. Okay, it is showing you the whole graph. Like the user will raise the API request post method. It will indicate with the Lambda. Lambda will respond this, and that response will be back to the client. And now let's test this function. Okay, I'm not putting anything over here. Okay, you got the 200 status that it has been successfully triggered, and the response body is like that. The body is null because we are passing nothing over here. Okay, so the API is ready. Now let's just deploy this, because see, this API is just available in the AWS only. We need to create the endpoint, so that using that endpoint we can call this method. So we'll deploy this API. In the first time, maybe I'll deploy this into the dev environment, and then we can assume that we are testing this, and in the dev, and once it is perfectly tested, then we can move this to production. But let's forget about that, and let's release this into the dev deploy. It will show you the endpoints of that, and in this endpoint you can like use this endpoint to import the data. So for instance, like you can share this endpoint to your customer, and that customer can use these endpoints to post the order data. Okay, now let's see like how to call this data using Postman. Okay, so I am in Postman. I have copied the URL over here. In the body part, suppose I have a couple of orders I want to send to the AWS Lambda function. So I am putting this in my body. In header, I have order number, whatever the order number is, and I'm just sending that data. You can see that I immediately got the response from the AWS, and the body is this. So in the Lambda function, it has got the body, and in future, if you want to process that body data, maybe into insert into the SQL database, or if you want to load the S3 bucket or anything, then you can update your architecture for the further processing. And let's see how to see that logs as well. Let me show you. Okay, so there is a one functionality in the AWS which is called AWS CloudWatch, and in the CloudWatch you can see all the logs of the Lambda function. Let me show you. In the log groups, it will create the specific folder for the Lambda function. Okay, you can see this function, and just see these logs. You can see that it has received the order, and the data is you can see in the body parts. So like in short, I was just thinking to share this video so that you can implement this kind of functionalities using APIs, even though like we have other resources as well, like AWS CloudFront, which can be used for the API as well to speed up your latency. That's it from mine. Thank you.